I always knew I was going to be an entrepreneur. I'm an opportunist. I look for opportunity wherever there is, and I think that's where my passion started. Jackson Tyres started as a mobile fitment center, grew into the retail space, and as of late, we are into the OTR space. So we disrupted the industry with bringing a new, innovative take on how to get your tires changed. Our vision was to get into the corporate space, and that's how we came across Barloworld.
Barloworld is a company with a heartbeat. We ensure that as we grow, we are able to grow the economy of South Africa. One of the biggest challenges that we have in the country is unemployment. The second challenge is actually transformation. And what we do with Siyakhula is we look for businesses that want to be suppliers that can actually supply Barloworld. We provide financial assistance in terms of either a loan or a grant or both. And we actually provide continuous training to these businesses that are able to thrive and actually become a supplier.
My name is Precious Lindiwe Tusi, Managing Director for Tusi Engineering. It's an engineering company, but we specialize in mechanical engineering, fabrication, electrical engineering, but mostly for maintenance. I'm a vendor under Ingrain SA. I was part of the ladies that were doing the engineering work there. And then I heard about the opportunities about Siyakhula Barloworld. What is nice about the Siyakhula program, I think that benefited me a lot, was that you get assigned a mentor. So it was more of, now I've got proper support. Actually, it opened up a lot of opportunities. Like, for instance, they bought me a lathe machine. So the manufacturing part of it is actually through the lathe machine. So that has really helped me.
We don't only just utilize the service that they offer, but we also empower them. As a result of having these businesses through our Siyakhula program, when they graduate, they've got better access to market, they've got skills to run their businesses better, they've got access to funds where they are able to grow their businesses. So we pride ourselves in that.
So Barloworld doesn't just tell you, here's funding, go and do your thing. They also give you the opportunity. And I think that is what separates the Siyakhula program from all the other programs out there. We now have direct contacts to people you wouldn't usually have contact with. Barloworld gives you the opportunity. It's up to you to expand on that opportunity. You have to chase those leads, chase the relationships, and that's how you grow. It's been exponential. As of now, we've been growing the business 100% year on year.
They are creating employment. And in the process of getting that experience, they actually end up with a reference to the next person.
Current state, we've got about 70 people. That, to me, it's overwhelming. Being able to understand that when you employ one person, you're feeding 5 families, you know. So I pinch myself a lot, eh?
Barloworld is all about shared value. It's about values-based leadership. It is about individual development, personal transformation, and then as an organization, what impact do we get to make on all our stakeholders?
Within the Barloworld Group, sustainability means 2 things. It's finding balance between, the various capitals and ensuring there's longevity. How do you ensure you meet the needs of today without jeopardizing those of future generations? There's a multitude of different initiatives that we have to try to improve the culture around that, as well as the practices. We have a wellness initiative that promotes employee well-being in the workplace, and how do we as the leadership team create that environment for our employees not only to survive, but to thrive and develop in the organization.
Wellness for me is about your well-being. It's being at the point where you are okay, emotionally, physically, and mentally. It's all about ensuring that we create a workforce that is firstly healthy. They show up every day to fulfill their obligations, and we have created a well-being space where people can actually reach their potential.
We identified people across the business, people that got a heart for well-being. And the role of that person in being a well-being ambassador is really being a good ear, a safe space, but also supporting the person on accessing the support that they need.
I wanted to be part of the solution, so I went to be part of the training.
This is a good sign. And again,
There's a lot of work for us to do. I've actually told myself I'm going to be an activist. Are you going to put the work into it? Are you going to practice it? Are people going to feel safe around you? That's what I want.
So we are trained, and then we have monthly check-ins. So we have opened our doors to say, if you're not feeling good, if you need to talk, we help you to get the right resources so you can be able to now solve your problems.
We talk about conscious leadership here in Barloworld, and that's really around being conscious to leave people, spaces, and the environment better than we found them.
That was me, actually, because I had to pitch on...
You know, they get to give me a piece of their mind, but I warn them to very be kind because I get to give them a piece of my mind. So we get to build those levels of trust, and that is a very good feeling.
And I think that's one thing that we do different in Barloworld. There's opportunities to do that every day, better every day.
And then we have various other training and development initiatives equipping our leaders in the organization with an ESG perspective to ensure that the decisions that we make take these aspects into consideration.
The SEED program is the Sustainable Evolution of Executive Management Development Program. It's sustainable transformation. The modules that we cover is ethics, it's governance, it's environment. It's about understanding how we can make a difference. And then also personal mastery, wellness.
How do you take care of your own wellness as a leader? And how do you make sure that your people are well? How do you lead in such a way that brings people along?
As an organization, we realized it's important for us to develop such a program aimed at the top leaders. So we decided to collaborate with GIPS to develop the content.
The massive divide between the haves and the have-nots.
It's a program that's designed to equip leaders with the necessary skills and knowledge to lead in a changing context, acting, behaving, making decisions from a place of personal integrity.
It's about planting a seed with the hopes of it prospering. So that's the leader I want to be, a leader that is inspirational, makes a difference, but most importantly, a meaningful and valuable difference.
What has changed with me since the SEED program is more consciousness. What is the impact that big business has on the environment? We're very intensive as a manufacturing site, so we use a lot of electricity, we use water. So the sustainability module, it challenged us quite a lot to say, what is it that we can do to reduce our carbon footprint? That lens, for me, has really been refined, and we've made quite a progress here at Merton.
There's various other initiatives that support the environmental aspirations centered around resource usage, so water, decarbonization-related targets. Got initiatives around waste separation and responsible waste management. But also, you want to create products that have extended lifespans.
The Barloworld Rebuild Center primarily supports the mining and construction industry for Caterpillar rebuilt components. Rebuilding a component gives it maximum life. So it's saving the environment from emissions, reduced energy, reduced recycling, reduced landfill, and there's a customer benefit to all of this.
The Barloworld Rebuild Center supports the principle of the circular economy. We make sure that we have put in place some sustainability initiatives on site to make sure that we save energy, we conserve water. We have installed solar power to make sure that we reduce energy usage. And then we've also installed some rainwater harvesting reservoirs. There's a lot of training that we do for the staff.
My journey began back in 2018 when I joined the company as a heavy equipment apprentice. Back then, the industry was predominantly male-dominated. So I was thrilled to join the company because their culture, there was inclusion and diversity.
Through our Learning Academy, we do take students and we train them up to be trade-tested artisans, and then we give them various skills so they become who they want to be in the business.
So again, fast forward my journey, I qualified, then was employed at the disassembly bay, large engines. I was the only female individual back then, but the support and the passion that I received from the team, that's where my interest for technical was sparked. Then with the aid of my training instructor, I completed and passed all my modules.
These candidates have now filtered into the organization in highly technical and specialized roles, which we're very, very proud of.
Because of all the training and this, specifically this industry and this organization, I feel I can conquer the world. So that's Barloworld for me.
There's so much opportunity in growth and development. Every day is a new challenge, and I think we're growing leaps and bounds.
You want to have sustainability integrated into your executive and senior management levels. You want to ensure that they take it back to their organizations and incorporate it into their decision-making processes and their day-to-day operations. And that in itself is testament to living sustainability.